He's in Chicago, obviously, so it would have been nice.
Camping is supposed to be an escape into nature, a chance to unwind beneath the stars. But for these campers, it became something far more terrifying. Tonight, we're diving into 6 of the most disturbing camping encounters ever caught on camera. These moments will make even the bravest of campers question their next trip. Xander is no stranger to the wild, an experienced camper and outdoorsman. But this night pushed him to the edge. He set out for a solo spring camp and found a spot deep in the woods.
Nowhere else is this flat. Everywhere else is covered in snow. This place doesn't have many trees that I can hang my tarp from, so I'm gonna have to collect some sticks and make a frame of some sort, but that'll be fun. So, home sweet home.
His setup was simple: a tarp overhead, a bubble mat to sleep on. He built a fire, prepared a steak dinner, and relaxed beneath the stars. The night was calm, quiet. He even enjoyed watching a distant thunderstorm light up the sky from afar.
I got a special treat today. If all goes according to plan, which it probably won't. I don't have high hopes for this, that's for sure. I'm gonna cook pizzas, or hot pockets, or pizza pockets. Could be an absolute disaster. I'm gonna let the fire settle before I cook the steak. That'll be a better idea, so I'm gonna wait on that.
But then, it started. 2 hours later, an eerie sound pierced through the forest. Crying. Not an animal. Not the wind. But human-like cries echoing through the trees. It was faint, but it grew louder, more disturbing, and closer. Xander sat frozen by the fire, filming as the sounds continued for what felt like forever. He didn't investigate. He didn't sleep. He just waited, terrified, for morning to come. At first light, Xander packed up quickly and left the woods. The cries haven't been explained. There were no other campers nearby, no signs of anyone else. Whatever was out there that night, left with the darkness. Ashley and his brother Lewis often explore the outdoors together, but this time, Ashley was alone. His first solo camp. He picked a quiet forest in the UK to set up for the night, but it wasn't what was lurking in the trees that worried him. It was the approaching storm.
So guys, welcome back to another episode of Brothers Wild. Going solo today. We was meant to be going up to Cadire Berwyn, a nice mountain, 600 foot mountain. But Storm Debbie has decided to roll in. Here in North Wales we've had orange weather warning. It's 80-mile-per-hour winds today. So I've decided to go somewhere local. So where I've gone today is back into Erdig, which is on my doorstep. So if anything goes wrong tonight, I can pack up and go home.
As he hiked deeper into the woods, the ground beneath him became more saturated, puddles forming, and a nearby stream steadily rising.
That wind's picking up, and I certainly wouldn't like to get swept into that. Woo! Look at it go! Crazy. Oh, coming over a little bridge here, but I don't trust it. It's starting to rock. There's a tree there to stop the flooding. That's crazy.
But eventually, Ashley found his spot. He set up camp, gathered some wood, and settled by the fire with a whiskey in hand. He cooked himself a warm meal. But as he ate, something strange happened.
So I've managed to get the tent up. Wind's starting to pick up now. What I'm going to do, sort all this out, get my bedding down, and then I'm going to have to try and find some firewood before it gets dark. It's that time. Cheers. Just got the chicken in there now. Mashed potato, I just had a quick try of it. It's actually really nice. I thought it might have been needed seasoning and a bit of butter, but it tastes creamy, seasoned. It's going to be a good meal. Each to their own. It's up to you if you spend your money on this. But I don't need to spend hundreds and thousands of pounds to do this. That was weird. That literally sounded like someone coming down. Hundreds and thousands of pounds to do this.
Loud movement came from right beside him. So loud it sounded like someone was walking right up to his camp. He looked around, scanning the area. Nothing. No animals. No people. Brushing it off, he finished his food. But then, another noise. Clear. Loud and close.
I literally just had an idea one day, sitting at home. I was fed up with just sitting at home all the time, and did it. What was that noise? I can hear loads of things around here. Fed up with just sitting at home all the time, and did it. I heard someone saying something right next to me. I hope it caught. I don't know. Anyway. It's starting to rain now as well. Anyway, so I'm gonna eat this quick. In a nutshell, get out. Enjoy yourselves.
Again, no one there. Trying to stay calm, Ashley sat by the fire, letting it warm him as the wind howled louder and the cold crept in. With the storm picking up, he headed into his tent, had a few snacks, and finally laid down for the night. But peace wouldn't last.
So guys, it is ice cold and it's just started to rain. So that's the long johns on. Ooh, got myself some sweet pepper hummus and Italian focciani bites for a bit of a snack. So I'm out of whiskey, the fire is out, and I'm ready for sleep. Right guys, I'm gonna get some rest. If anything happens, I'll let you know. Good night. I just heard like a loud bang It's either an explosion or it sounded like a gunshot. It was really, really loud. Wow.
In the dead of night, a deafening bang jolted him awake, so loud it resembled an explosion or gunshot. Then, something pressed against his tent. Something big, and it was breathing. Ashley froze, then screamed in fear.
So even though I'm solo camping, it's quite nice, like quite relaxed. Just had a phone call from my brother now. He's in Chicago, obviously, so it would have been nice. Ah! What the hell was that? What? Go away! Chicago, obviously, so it would have been nice. Oh shit. Oh, fuck.
He didn't wait to find out what it was. He grabbed what he could and sprinted through the dark, muddy woods, completely disoriented. Eventually, he found a way out, but the fear lingered.
I don't know, it's not that way. Shit, where am I? Fuck, I can't see a thing. It's not that way. It's not that way, is it? No. Shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, no. The river's flooded. I don't know how I'm going to get out. How deep is it? Oh, fuck. I finally managed to get out. Oh, fuck. Right. I seen and heard something in that fucking tent. That was the scariest thing, and then I was trying to get out, go down the forest, and I heard something, say something again, clear as day, and I got stuck in all the mud. Oh, that's the scariest I've ever been.
To this day, he doesn't know what was stalking his camp. Was it human, animal, or something worse? Either way, Ashley wasn't sticking around to find out. Gaz is known for his outdoor adventure videos, often joined by his loyal companion, Fendi the dog. But in this particular trip, what started as a peaceful camp quickly turned into something unsettling, something he won't forget. The day began with a hike through the woods under clear blue skies. Gaz trekked along with Fendi, making his way toward a spot he had picked out for the night.
Hey up, what's this?
Someone's little shelter. Absolutely love it up here. Wrong way, mate. This way. Come on. Come on then. Yeah, so I might have to find somewhere a bit different. Mind you, it is a bit early. There's another corridor into some more dwellings, another little village. This would be my preferred spot with this view out over here. And the sun will rise, sun will set over there, and it should rise over there somewhere. So I'd love to pitch tent here and get a nice sunrise in the morning and a sunset tonight, but we'll see.
As the sun dipped below the trees, they paused for a break, watching the golden hour light spill over the landscape. While resting, Gaz encountered another hiker. They exchanged a few brief words, nothing out of the ordinary, before the stranger continued on.
You little nugget. What you like? You alright? Right, not bad.
Someone keeps coming and knocking it all down.
No, do they?
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
Some idiots about, ain't there?
Yeah, well, I came up Sunday morning and rebuilt it all this.
Are you a waller, are you?
Yeah, I did dry stone walling.
All that were all smashed off, all that ought to be smashed off, and all this down here, all that had been, so I've rebuilt it all again.
Yes.
Got here at 7 in the morning and didn't finish till about 12.
Good lad. Yeah, it's a nice.
She kept saying, oh, you're doing a really good job, you're doing a really good job. I thought, yeah.
Give us an hand then.
Yeah. So it's all back again now.
So I've just been chatting to a nice bloke called Anthony. He was telling me all about how he's been rebuilding these because people keep coming up and smashing them down, these cairns.
With the moment past, Gaz pulled out a bottle of wine and began setting up camp. Tent pitched, wine in hand. The evening was peaceful. For a while. As night fell, Gaz decided to cook some food to soak up the alcohol.
That's one we're on, look. Spag bol, mate. Spag bolognese. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I had one of these in that long. Forgot to take that out.
After dinner, he and Fendi went for a short nighttime hike, wandering the surrounding forest trails.
You alright, dude? Come this way, pass this way. It breaks me heart, mate. Oh, look. One of these little village things. A little moth there. Can you see his eyes glowing up red? Bet you can't, can you? Let's see what's down here. Imagine living up here back in like the 1800s or whatever. No electricity, no running water, nothing. You just have to have a campfire, wouldn't you, with your mates, huddled up together to keep warm. Look at the night sky as well. Don't know if you'll be able to see it. All stars are out tonight. Of course they are, me and Fendi are out. We're the stars, aren't we?
Eventually, they returned to their tent, ready to settle in for the night. But peace didn't last long. In the middle of the night, strange noises started coming from just outside the tent.
Right, I'm gonna see if I can get my head down for a bit on this crappy mat. If anything happens, then I'll let you know. Hello?
Gaz was startled. He immediately shouted out, trying to let whoever or whatever was out there know he was awake and alert. No response. Again, he called out. Still nothing. With nerves high, Gaz unzipped the tent and stepped out, scanning the dark woods around him with a flashlight.
Hello? Fender, shut up. Oh, you hear that duck then?
The camp was quiet. No sign of movement. No explanation for the sounds. Eventually, he crawled back into his tent, trying to sleep off the unease.
What are you looking at? Yeah, it's probably just me being on Noia, isn't it? I haven't been out for ages. Well, we've had a nap and this pad's flat as a pancake again. Oh. So I'm going to pack up and doodle one.
Gaz had a nap and woke early, packed up, and headed out. He wasn't willing to take any chances. One thing was clear. Gaz wasn't alone out there. And he still has no idea what or who was lurking in the darkness. February 10th, 2012. Deep in the snow-covered forests of Finland, a group of hikers were enjoying a winter camping trip. But then, the atmosphere shifted. While walking a remote, icy trail, a sound echoed across the trees. So loud, so unnatural, it left everyone frozen in place.
Mistä vitusta toi tulee?
It didn't sound like any animal, and it wasn't coming from the woods. It was coming from above, from the sky. The hikers stood still, filming as the metallic, mechanical-like hum rang out over the forest. It didn't fade. It went on and on for 10 minutes. The clip ends with no answers. The group returned home safe, but the event left them disturbed and confused. To this day, no one has explained what caused the sound. A weather anomaly, a top-secret aircraft, or something not from this world. No one knows. All that's left is the footage, and a mystery that may never be solved. James had been working on something unusual, his own horror film. And to add realism, he decided to set up a ritual scene based on research. On April 7th, 2012, deep in the Tennessee woods, he created a prop altar and ritual site. After a long day of filming, he packed up and went to sleep. But the next day, something wasn't right. Returning to the same spot to resume filming, James noticed movement in the trees. Something, or someone, was watching him.
Get me out. I lived here for going on 7 years. I walked 100 miles through these woods. Never seen that shape before right there. See it? It's got a funny head shape. It wasn't here earlier. Yeah, I No, it's not a stump. It's not a broken tree or whatever. I don't know. It looks like it's connected right there, but it's not. I've been over there 1,000 times. It's weird.
A tall, dark figure stood motionless among the trees, just beyond his setup. Silent. Still. Watching. James whispered into the camera, trying to convince himself it was a trick of the eye. But the figure didn't move, and it didn't leave. Even more disturbing, the figure was standing exactly where James had set up the ritual scene the night before.
See, I look some way. If I move, then it moves.
Shaken, James left the woods and didn't return until nightfall. When he did, the figure was gone. Was it a coincidence? A prank? Or did the ritual scene invite something darker? We'll never know, but whatever it was real, and it was watching. Jason is no stranger to camping. He's been on countless adventures, often joined by his wife, Danielle. But this time, things took a turn. He was camping alone, settled in a quiet location near Bristow. It seemed like a normal trip, until he checked the weather. A storm was approaching, and not just any storm. Tornado warnings were popping up across the area.
Just got out of the shower a minute ago, and the storms are about to start kicking in. It's about 7:20 right now, and I'm hanging out with the dogs. We're kind of watching the clouds and everything move. I was watching Ryan Hall. I'm about to go check out some more stuff. It's supposed to get very, very interesting tonight. I hope everything is okay.
Oklahoma, radar indicated. We've got the strong storms in Wisconsin.
Has been issued.
We've got the strong storms in Kansas. Now one of those has a tornado warning with it. The most impressive areas that we're watching are right here and right here as far as the overall severity of the storms go.
Everyone wondering, we are in Bristow, which is between Oklahoma City and Tulsa. Literally right
We've got a little bit of rotation here.
Inside his camper van, Jason watched the forecast live on YouTube and tracked the storm on a radar app. As daylight faded and the sky turned darker, the atmosphere began to change. Winds picked up, brushing the trees with increasing force, and rain began hammering the roof of his van.
So over the next 3 hours, if these storms like the one near Ponca City continue to strengthen, they are going to have a very good opportunity to produce big tornadoes.
A new tornado warning has been issued. A new tornado warning has been issued.
Dogs have no idea what's even going on in the moment. I'm just glad they're here and they're safe.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
And we just got a new tornado warning for portions of Oklahoma now associated with our supercell that a lot of our storm chasers have been following. Remember, this thing has been trying to produce a tornado for a long time now.
So this definitely is not the first time I've been through bad weather, but if tornadoes get close, I've never actually been through a tornado. That's what scares me now that we're in a camper. I'm watching Ryan Hall, and it is officially starting to rain. This is a start. It's supposed to go till like 3 a.m. I'll either sleep through it and hopefully wake up in the morning, or I'm going to be up all night. As it is officially starting to rain. It's about an hour after I was out there watching Ryan Hall, keeping it updated. Had friends hit us up. Thanks to Junos for saying I can go there if I need to. Paragon's hitting us up. You guys and messages are hitting us up. And as of right now, everything's okay. It's just officially starting to rain. From what it's saying, it's going to be a rough night.
Right now,
Jason stayed put, unsure of what to do. Should he pack up and leave, taking all the animals with him, or stay and wait it out? More tornado alerts came through, warnings to take shelter immediately. But Jason remained in place, watching the radar as the storm crept closer and closer to his location.
I'm like truly in the moment right now where I'm not sure if I need to start packing up the animals. I can't do anything with the farm animals, so I'm gonna feel terrible leaving them. Trying to get the dogs, I probably won't even be able to get the guard dogs, just the pet dogs, so I don't even know if I can get that. Then I would feel bad leaving any animal. So in the moment, I'm really not sure what to do, but riding it out in this camper, that scares me a little bit, to be honest.
If you go look at the parameters, or if you go look at the environment those storms are headed into, like Ardmore, southeast of Sulphur, that if there is going to be a significant tornado tonight, that's where it's going to be. I've got a feeling. So we're going to drop down in there and see what we can get into. You guys take shelter down there. Extremely concerned about that storm that's northwest of Ardmore, Oklahoma. That one is, if you go look at your significant tornado parameter, it's got thunderstorm warning. Newcastle, Goldsby, Blanchard.
Alright, still watching Ryan Hall. It's starting to rain a little bit harder out here. Let's check it out. Not too bad right now.
Looking out into the forest, lightning flashed in the distance, illuminating the storm clouds as thunder rumbled overhead. The tornado appeared to be heading straight for him. Jason's nerves were through the roof, but he stayed calm.
A new tornado warning has been
issued. A little bit more tame. A new tornado warning now in Oklahoma. That includes Moore and Norman. So Moore and Norman, Oklahoma, are now under tornado warnings as the storm moves up into the area.
Coming in. This is crazy. Holy cow. Come on, flashlight. Alright guys, tornado is literally just south of us and north of us. And it's getting crazy out here. My flashlight's not working. There we go. It is starting to move in. Chrissy's calling and texting me. It's about to get wild.
He gathered his things, prepared to evacuate if needed. Then he took it one step further. He put on his helmet and took shelter under the table inside his van, radar app still in hand, tracking every movement of the approaching system.
A little bit
It's
right
coming
now.
right for us.
Okay, put on a helmet.
I'm in
Protect your head. Put on a pair of shoes just in case you need to evacuate your home in the event of it.
I'm in a
damage.
camper. They said put a helmet on, and it truly made me think we have these helmets. I will put it on because it's going to get crazy.
Storm chaser Chris Hall. He's right on the tail of this storm.
It's like, what do I do?
He's getting pretty close to it.
Alright guys, there's truly,
This is happening.
what do I do? So I'm just gonna stay under here, at least if something falls, breaks. I got this table above me. Put my helmet on. Oh, I really don't know what to do.
Take shelter. New tornado warning. That also does include sulfur. Okay, your sulfur is now officially under technically 1, 2, 3, 4 tornado warnings. Unfortunately, we're just now starting to hear some of the big time damage reports and stories that are coming out. But also, we still have a bunch of tornadoes on the ground.
Eventually, the video cuts to the next morning. The tornado had passed, miraculously missing his location. Jason was safe, but he didn't sugarcoat how he felt. He described it as the scariest night of his life.
Alright guys, next morning, clearly survived. That was the scariest time of my life. I honestly can't even think of a different time that I was more scared than that.
Out in the wild, it's not always the animals you have to fear. Sometimes it's the things you can't see or explain. Which encounter scared you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe. You never know what's lurking in the woods.